Do I look straight in the camera? Or am I a little... This goes a little deep, I know, but like, is it head on?
This is man.
Is the tripod straight, I'm asking?
Oh, the tripod. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
so I look,
that's straight.
I look upright.
Yes.
All right.
You look upright. You don't look straight, though.
Funny guy.
I was like, how do I break this to him? And we're back. Welcome back to the Sociopals podcast, the only podcast on the internet that doesn't diddle kids. We don't do that.
We don't do that. I was doing this to mock you, but we don't do that, and we're gonna.
We do adults, small, big, white, black. Actually, that's it. Those four.
Yeah. No,
only those four.
It kind of stops.
Yeah, we're not very.
Stops over there.
Yeah, but no kids. We don't diddle kids.
I'm not flexible physically. I'm not flexible sexually.
You're not. Yeah.
With my taste.
Yeah, you're not fuckable either.
Okay.
With your taste.
I have a question for you.
Give it to me.
You remember that time a stripper punched you on stage?
Yeah. I remember the time you punched a stripper on stage.
No, that's all we're talking about right now. How crazy was it? How crazy was it? You were just on stage.
Show the clip, Wong Ping.
What are we gonna show?
I have the clip.
You have the clip still?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you had the clip. I wasn't sure.
I still have the clip.
Okay.
Are we going to strip club right now? Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
We don't have a choice.
Let's go. No choice. We have to go. Yes. Classic Korica. Yes!
How weird was that?
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, it's something you do when you're 17, you know? Or 16, sorry.
What is something you do?
It's just something you do when you're young. You go to a strip club.
Watch you clearly have your tattoo from last year on you still. You're like, it's something you do when you're young and wild.
Hey. But, yeah, we went to London. You go to a strip club when you're 14 years old.
That's not the issue.
Was her punch
I don't understand why she punched you.
Well, it wasn't a punch. She laid me out. It's a thing people do, apparently. Like, you lay down on the stage, you have a $5 bill in your mouth, and the stripper comes. I think she took it a little too far, personally.
I think so, too.
And then she, like, ripped my shirt open and starts going, whoosh, aboosh, aboosh. And then she picked up the $5. It was only a $5 bill, too. That was the worst part.
She picked it up with her pussy.
She picked it up with her pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was for a $5. And I don't know if she knew it was a $5. And part of me always wonders, did she know? Would she have done it if it was...
I think she doesn't.
It doesn't matter. What if I had a toonie on my lips?
Doesn't matter.
She still would have done it, I think.
I
had to say this, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, you had to think.
I was thinking about today. I was thinking about it today, and I was like, did Korica just try to eat her out on stage, and that's why she punched you? That's the only plausible answer.
Oh, you're thinking like it wasn't a thing.
I'm like, yeah.
Like I went for a little. Like,
I'm like, did you take it too far?
You know when you put breadcrumbs on top of a fishbowl and the fish. That
was you. That was you.
I couldn't help myself.
I was like, is that what happened?
And then she's like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm married.
And you're just like, that's just what happens at strip clubs, boys.
It's just a thing they do.
The strippers pay. Actually, no, I wasn't at a strip club in Thailand. That's what you do when you're in Thailand.
You go to strip clubs when you're
Or you were young. A couple years ago. And I think it was a whole mall of strip clubs, and I think half of them were ladyboys, and you couldn't really tell, so you had to really be careful.
No, you
can't tell.
It's very obvious.
You cannot tell.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. And I'm telling
that's
you.
how you're going to justify your mistakes.
I'm telling you. Actually, I met this one traveler. He's like a 19-year-old kid. Got drunk with him, and we're talking after. And after a couple beers, he was like, I got to tell you something, man. I was like, what happened? He's like, I fucked a guy. I was like, oh, all right. He's like, she was beautiful. And then we went back to my place, and I was so drunk. I fucked her. I was like, all right, man. Like, he had to get it off his chest.
He had to get it out.
So bad. Mm-hmm. And I think about him every week. I'm like, what happened to him?
Yeah.
That broke him.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, though? I think he always was going to do it.
He was so young.
He wanted to. That's what you do in Thailand.
That's what you do. Hey, you have fun.
You have fun.
It's all about having fun.
You're young. I heard that stripper actually, that ladyboy punched him in the as well in the chest.
All right, man. Maybe he did.
It's a thing that happens, apparently. That's all I'm trying to say.
In Thailand, it's happening everywhere.
It happens everywhere.
It's a pandemic.
It wasn't just me.
There was actually one strip club where...
Her pussy was asking to be licked.
Shut the fuck up.
Her pussy was asking to be licked, man.
She's like, I did punch him.
She was begging for that toonie, man.
He did ask to be punched. There was a strip club where you walk around and you have these It's like a kind of a balloon.
Oh, the
and-
balloon, yeah.
And you smack the strippers with them.
Yeah, the smack
and
balloon.
when you hit them, they can hit you back. But they
can
know
hit
the
harder.
technique.
Oh.
See, I've never hit someone with a balloon, so I
And
do
also,
that.
they are technically men. They can hit hard.
Some of them are definitely on the Thailand baseball
yeah,
team
yeah,
for
their
sure.
muscles are grandiose. To
So,
say
like,
at least for a stripper.
You smack them, and it barely makes a noise. And when they smack you, it's like, you hear how loud that was?
Yeah.
It's
Is
really
that why
good.
you have all those marks? A marking on your skin?
You're talking about my
Yeah, your balloon marks.
I don't know, my balloon marks.
So I have to say this: we've been gone for 6 weeks, and we kind of we rode the guys that we just went through a lot of work and a couple of ended relationships. But really, we were canceled, and we didn't really want to talk about it. But we were canceled. We were not going to get into it today, but we probably will.
You'll hear it on the news.
You'll hear it on the news.
You'll hear it on the news.
We didn't diddle kids or anything
Listen,
like that, though.
we can't go to strip clubs anymore.
Yeah. But Raphy did diddle a couple kids.
No, what we said on the beginning of the podcast.
Show a little flashback to the start of the intro.
We didn't
if we
diddle
got canceled-
kids.
If we each got canceled, what would we get canceled for? What would I get canceled for, and then I'll tell you what you would get canceled for.
You get canceled for. Okay, here's the thing. You're a good man at heart, but you black out.
I black out.
You black out.
That's what you do when you're young.
Yeah, listen, young at heart.
I'm in Thailand. I'm having fun. I black out.
We're in Thailand right now. I don't know if you can tell. We're at a hostel,
Yeah.
and
Is that what you kept saying? Bang my cock earlier. I said, bang my cock, Korica. I'm
yeah,
like, Thailand, right, buddy?
that's why I said it.
Anyway,
I don't remember the question.
you said I'm a good man at heart, but I black out.
I blacked out.
You blacked out.
I blacked out. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Have
so
another
sorry.
sip of wine. You'll
I
remember.
should-
more.
I should.
You'll remember more better.
One of my favorite Corker moments is when you're like the next day, where like,
Push,
Corker,
push.
you did this, and you're like, huh? Who did that? Or like, Corker, you did that. It
happens all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's a weekly occurrence. You're like, that was you, and you're like, you're shocked. You're like, I did that. That's so funny. Or like, Corker, it was funny, but also,
Like, a lot of people.
well, you
are mad
angered
at
a lot
you
of
now.
people. One of my favorite things is
Give it to me.
Remember your ex girlfriend, and she was a little bit young.
That's what you do when
To
you're
think
young.
about
You
it,
date
to think
young
about
girls.
it,
You date young
you
girls
keep talking
when
about
you're young.
pedophiles. You dated like a pretty young girl, but
I was also young.
her friends were also young, and they were scared.
Raphy was
of
in
you.
grade 12. He dated a grade 9.
Okay,
like a loser.
You were 29. You dated an 18.
29. What are you talking about? That's not true at all.
It's pretty true.
I did it last year. That's crazy. I was just 29.
There's a 10-year difference.
25 to 20 was 5 years, but okay. It was 5-year difference. Mature soul, anyway. I ended it. I said this age thing. We never even slept together once. Anyway,
Let's take it back a second. Her friends were so scared of you. Remember they were like Remember you made a joke once? I can't remember what the joke was.
yeah,
But
it was such
drinking-
an innocent
yeah,
joke.
Yeah.
I met all these new people for the first time, and it's a new group of people. So I'm like hyping up the guys, and then they were talking about one of the guys, and I'm like, I heard he's got a big schlong. I said it was funny in the moment.
Yeah, of
though.
course.
Like it
It's
made
funny
sense.
now.
I don't
It's
know.
funny now.
I don't remember what the joke was, but I was just
course.
trying to hype up that.
I hope that's
people.
word for word the joke.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, it's like he's got a big dick. I just come out of the bathroom holding my kidney like I got stabbed. the Don's got a piece on him. It's like, what? Everyone's like, who's this guy? My eyeliner's rubbing
An
off.
older guy with whiskey on his breath. They don't serve whiskey at this bar. He snuck it
I've
in.
been drunk since noon. We're at a vegan ice cream shop. That guy's got a hog. No, we were at a bar and it made sense in the moment. That was a funny joke. I laughed. And like a week later, they went up to Max and they're like, "Yeah, man, that guy made everyone uncomfortable with this joke," and they wouldn't say the joke.
Yeah.
but apparently that was it.
And then they were like, he's a larger male, and he made us more uncomfortable from his
By the
stature.
way, a 21-year-old skinny kid is going, because your boyfriend is a larger male. We weren't sure what he would do next.
You should have fucked him.
That's what I did to him in the bathroom. I didn't think I knew he had a huge schlong.
And now you're like, now you go out there, you tell them I have a big schlong.
Yeah. But he didn't follow up with
Keep
his
the
part.
train rolling.
Yeah, and I beat the shit out of him as a larger male, and that's what we do when we're young and we're fun and we're blacking out. But anyway,
We can bleep this next part out if you want, but I'm gonna say it. Remember you shit your pants that night?
no, why would we bleep that out?
I don't know.
I love that.
Maybe you don't want to talk about it.
No, well, I didn't. I know it was my first ever shart. I sharted. I didn't shit my pants.
I remember the moment so vividly. Like
I had so many notes I wanted to go through.
talking about all your past mistakes. It's getting hot in this room, eh, Seinfeld?
I almost said that a minute ago to you.
That's funny.
Play the clip, Wong Ping.
It's pretty hot under these lights, huh, Seinfeld? Pretty hot.
Actually, I'm quite comfortable.
And then, so what happened? We were going to the bar. You weren't even dating her yet. This is like your second time, third time ever seeing her. And so
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'm excited to see this girl.
I was just plowing her. It's like just 2 minutes ago. I never even slept
Never
with her.
touched her. Your Honor. And we were about to go to the bar, and you were pissing at a park outside near the bar.
And this is like a second date. I was really excited.
And I was there for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was outside with you. And
It's weird that I brought you on our second date.
I remember
You got to meet Raph.
he's the best. I'm there just plowing shots.
Didn't say a word all night.
And you were taking a piss by the bushes, and I was telling you a story or a joke, and then halfway through, you sneezed.
Yeah. As
And
I was pissing. No, I was pissing.
As you were pissing, and I'm talking, I can tell you're not listening, and you go, Raph, shut the fuck up, I just shit myself. I was like,
And I had to get
"What?"
rid of my favorite underwear.
You're like, shut the fuck up. You did. We had to
get-
go to a different bar.
Yeah.
You had
So
to
I could wash up.
I had to buy a drink just so we could like get into the bar. I was like, all right, give me a triple vodka.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Eventful
mine, I
night.
guess. So what did we canceled for?
Shitting
my pants?
You get canceled for just
Saying something wrong.
making people uncomfortable.
Saying something wrong.
Yeah.
We're in the right. That's fair.
Yeah. But what you're saying, you gotta take a joke.
You gotta be able to
Take
joke,
a joke,
kids.
you know?
I mean, speaking of kids, this is what I think you'd get canceled for. 100%. Diddling kids, and you talk about it all the time.
I don't even like touching adults. Okay, I see why that
Yeah,
sounds. I see that sounds wrong
That's
right
the
now.
problem.
No.
Don't you see?
Uh,
You're so ignorant. I hate touching adults. The only he caught himself, and I make people uncomfortable. So, anyways, I listened to your garbage. Now you're gonna listen to mine. The thing about you is, it would be you'd be a poetic pedophile. You know, it could be a beautiful ending. Like, remember Natalie Portman in Black Swan, when she did the perfect performance and she died poetically on stage. She did the perfect ballet dance, and then she fell back and she bled to death.
Are you saying-
And everyone was like, that was her moment. That would be you. But your Black Swan Natalie Portman moment would be you're just you're in a high speed police chase with cops, and then they corner you in a park, exactly where you love to be, and that's where he shoots every episode if it was up to him. And then they corner you, and then right before, and then you blow. No, you don't get killed, but you blow your own head off right after you blew little Timmy.
I thought.
Little
Can I
Timmy
tell you
Tim
where I thought I was gonna go?
Little Timmy Timbits.
That's an adorable name. Okay,
It's a great
I get it. You have a name like that?
Yeah, it's a great name.
I thought my poetic ending was gonna be, I came out the perfect joke.
Okay.
And it just said like it was a lot. It was a lot, and I might have.
just fuck you, pigs.
That's the coroner's like, hey, don't touch it. The CSI guy.
He's just what?
It's semen, all right. Like, no, we knew that.
The real criminal's the coroner. They got like
You're in the wrong, Senator.
sexual Dexter.
Sexual-
working the blood report.
But he's not smooth like Dexter. I like that.
No. They know it's him.
But he's the only one that's willing to do the job. I want to bring up one thing. So I need Judge Korica back for a moment.
We'll play the song. You can only summon Judge Korica in one way. Boom, 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 boom.
Judge
Boom,
Korica.
boom, 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 boom. But play the real edit.
Yeah, no.
I love it.
Yeah, okay, it's done.
Chicka, chicka.
Judge Korica. So so a month ago we're at Electric Island, a music festival, and saw some DJs, had a lot of fun, did a lot of dancing, and it got hot there. So my friend Nat let me use her fan while I was there. She was like, be careful, I want this fan back in one piece. I'm like, no, of course. I use the fan. We go back to her place for an after party. I bring the fan back to her. I get a text yesterday, and she sends me this. She sends me this, and she goes, "You prick! I'm legit upset.
You destroyed the
It's
fan.
a busted fan." And she sends it to me, and I'm like, "I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about?" And
You mutilated it.
and she's like, "It's from Electric Island. I let you borrow it." And then she's like, "I haven't touched it since that day." And I was like, "When I brought it back in one piece. It's been over a month. You can't leave something in your house for a month."
And
And
one
then,
of those scumbags that go into their house.
yeah, and they have 4 kids
That
running
fan's
around.
been used.
She's like, "I haven't touched that fan once since it's been back." I'm like, "You're saying I'm the last person to touch that? I don't believe that for a second."
Okay.
If it was the next day and she texted me, I would be like, "I'm so sorry. I'll buy you a new fan." I still offer to buy her a new fan.
Can I say something?
But you can't. This won't hold up in a court of law. I'm hoping.
Well, we don't know that yet because I'm the court of law here. Here's what I will say. Because it's an object that's not commonly used, I will give her the precedence, that's a legal term for how long a time period has passed. Precedence, you can look it up. So I'll give her that. But I will say this. Because you said that you brought it back perfectly. Did you examine it when you brought it back?
Of course.
You closed it and it was perfect? You remember this?
Do you think I would give her the fan back and she wouldn't examine it? She trusts me so little, she would have.
But here's the thing. Did you actually open it, look, and close it and give it back?
I must have.
You were on acid. Just like you are right now.
Fuck. Guilty.
But here's the thing. She has so many scumbags. The biggest scumbags arguably V-Struck. Show just a random compilation and montage
of our closest friends.
Boom, 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 boom. These are the type of people roaming through her house like cockroaches, you know? It's like...
Not to mention the real cockroach.
Oh, there's real cockroaches in that house. Figure it out, Nat and Dave. Figure it out. Place is a dump. I should be hosting the pre-drinks. It should be Korica.
Hey. Before Nat and Dave were in the picture, Corky stole a lot of pre-drinks. Now it's over there.
Can I get Judge Raphy in for here for a second?
Ooh.
Okay, play the music. Judge Raphy.
What the fuck was that?
Well, we did a switch.
Oh, I don't.
With
I
the
like your song better. But.
Okay, we're gonna get back to Judge Korica in a sec, but we're in the metaverse of
Your
Judge
Honor?
Raphy right now. Thank you.
I was expecting your honor back.
Who was the rightful owner of the pre-drinks?
It was you. It was you.
So I'm the grandfather of the pre-drinks. I've grandfathered in all of and just every party people now have. Technically, I am a piece of the pie owner.
Am I gonna buy her a new fan or not, man?
Okay, we'll have to go back into just.
Okay, all right.
Tell me what I want to hear.
I'll precedence you as it's a law term.
That's a law term. So you get yeah.
Yep.
We explained it earlier. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, how about this? Can we strike a deal behind closed doors?
Ooh.
I side with you. You side with me.
We get them out of the photo.
Yeah. All right. And we're back. All right. Well, I have my verdict in. Raphy, what was yours?
Not guilty. I don't know what you wanted.
I'm the owner of the pre-drinks.
You're the owner of the pre-drinks.
Thank you. And for Raphy's, Nat is in the right, 100%.
Nat guilty.
Yeah, no, Nat is right. You're guilty. Nat is not guilty.
Ah, man.
This guy
I really
fucked
wish,
up. He destroyed so many things in my past. And I'm glad you're the one who finally nailed him on it, called him out.
I really wish you went with Nat guilty there.
That's a great line.
It's a great line.
Not guilty.
Yeah, it's a great line. But I'm really glad you're going to go to jail for a long time.
That's fair. But we still have more podcasts before that's going to happen.
Because we're talking about being canceled before.
Yeah.
What's the one group of people, if you were canceled, that would forgive you the easiest? Like, you know, people are mad at Dave Chappelle right now for using the N-word. I think that's what his thing's about. LGBTQ is mad at you for stuff. It's like, whatever it is. What's the one group that would forgive you the easiest?
Say my best friends in the world.
Who's that?
Mike Gilios, I guess.
But he's not a group of people. I'm talking like a whole demographic.
Okay, you need people.
Like blacks, Indians, Moldovians.
I think the Chinese are pushovers. I think they'll forgive us if I push them to it.
Yeah. But what if like what you said was offensive to the Chinese? That's what it.
They're pushovers.
What's something that you could say that would offend Chinese people all over the world right now?
Can we just play the clip of Shane Gillis?
Yeah, I mean, which one?
Okay.
Which one?
The one of him.
Did you do a Chinese clip? I remember the barbershop.
The one of him on the
Your head is good. Play that clip. Your head is good.
There's a Dominican barbershop by my house in New York. I think I'm the first white guy that's ever been in there. I was basically Christopher Columbus of this barbershop. And they fucked me up, dude. If you're white, don't get a Dominican haircut. You end up just looking more racist. It was nice, though. He kept trying to reassure me the whole time. He was like, no, man, your head's good. That's all he kept saying, your head's good. I was like, oh, thank you.
By the way, I just got a beard trim and, the whole time. It was like I went to a place called Island Barbershop. All I could think of was him just like giving me like a Nike swoosh, something stupid. And I'm just like, I don't know if I like this, man. And they're like, your head is good.
The head's not the issue. It's such an amazing special, and it's just this one simple line from a minute and a half in that it's stuck with us.
Which line?
Your head is good.
Oh, that one, yeah. But did you do a Chinese line?
Yeah, a couple years ago. He got fired from SNL for it.
I don't remember.
He dropped...
Do an impersonation of it. Do the Wrong Ping accent.
Yeah. No, I guess we have hours.
Do that.
We have hours and hours of footage already.
Chinese people are already mad at you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna...
Yeah.
Also, we don't fuck them. As stated previously.
Yeah, only big, small, black, or white. It's easy to remember. Don't get it twisted.
I hope next time one of us gets a blowjob from a girl, you'd go, your head is good, man.
Your head is good. Am I doing okay, Papi? Your head is good.
No, man, your head's good.
Such a good line.
All right, let's get back on track.
You didn't ask me.
I don't remember what we're doing.
Who would forgive me?
Who would forgive you for the travesties you've done in this world?
My victims. You know, that would gaslight.
Oh, because you like to be
I'd gaslight.
you'd like to be the wound and the
The knife and the wound.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You really are a sick man. I don't know.
Not in terms of health.
No,
Not in terms of health.
Physically,
20 years I've not
other
had
than
cold.
that leg thing you have, which is weird. It's just odd. It's like
Your vein is good.
it's just like a venom symbiote that didn't take over you. It's just kind of like
It tried.
hibernating.
It tried. It's waiting to, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, remember in the Alien movies when the thing burst out? It looks like it's about to happen at any moment, but my calves were just too strong. It chose the wrong place.
And I was just stuck in there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Your legs are good.
Barstool Sports is doing this thing where
This is our finale.
This is our
Episode's done after
yeah.
this.
They're doing this thing where they're putting the worst mascots that they've collected against each other in a bracket.
My opinion, the best.
To see some of them are actually the worst things I've ever seen. I've never seen them before. Never
Yeah.
want to see them again.
But we're going to talk about it.
And we're gonna go through each mascot, and we're gonna.
And let's try to make it quick fire style.
That's what we always
And we're going to
do.
see who wins. Because we're curious. We love shitty mascots. Well, I do. Shitty sidekicks.
He has a photo of himself like this on his own iPad. How?
Tell me that's not a great picture. Vote for it right now on the poll above.
There's no poll. What's your password?
I don't even know it.
First up on the list is.
The King Cake Baby, which is a mascot for. It doesn't even say.
It doesn't say. I
think basketball?
I saw online it's for the New Orleans Pelicans.
It looks like it's
just a giant baby.
mascot for an abortion clinic.
It says, "I love King Cake." It does look like a mascot for an abortion
Yeah,
clinic.
So it's
It's-
solid lead right off the
It
bat.
seems like it should be. And you know what's funny?
And who's
the hat on the head says Geico clearly.
Okay.
Like the mascot
Well,
has. Yeah.
he doesn't know where he is.
It's already sold.
And
I don't even know
like-
what King Cake is.
Much like an aborted fetus, it doesn't know where it is. Just like this baby, it's all over the place. Is it a cake shop? Is it a car insurance company? Is it an abortion clinic? I don't know.
It looks like.
Who's it competing against?
What you tell me?
We gotta go quick fire on this.
Okay.
This one is called the Buffalo
Let's not
Bell.
rush it. Let's have fun.
Okay, fine. The Buffalo Bell.
I'd fuck her. I think this is a furry,
Just step it up a bit. We're on a time rush.
and
No one tells me to speed it up or slow it down.
I'm into it. I don't think this is a.
Is that your only
It's my only takeaway from this.
only take from this?
If I was a Buffalo Bill, I'd go for the Buffalo Bell.
A lot of people in the past have called you Buffalo Bill with all the women you've hurt. So I got to go for the first guy just because there's more to talk about.
Yeah, well, his head.
Terrifying.
He's made.
His head is good. His head is good.
His head is clearly made of ceramic, which already beats this.
Yeah, if they were to
the
fight,
soft
his
plush of her breast.
Single headbutt to the breast, he wins. So I think that's
Done.
2 votes, right?
This guy's our best friend.
And by the way, if it's a tie, it goes to Judge Korica for the tied down.
And if you can't decide, Judge Raphy will.
Sure, but I mean, I can't imagine a scenario where that would happen. All right, this guy I think is an obvious winner for us.
Yeah.
Show the original meme right now.
So we were in Uber once, and then we ran upon this, and we don't know if it's the same person or not. But
It's not.
But for the next year and a half, our mascot slogan was "Life is good."
Life is good.
And,
we'll wake up like we just got fired. You're
Yeah.
over your girlfriend. I call, and he's like, I'm like, Raph, you gotta call me, and you answer, and you go, Raph, Cork, what's wrong? And we go, life is good.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful slogan to have. I'm gonna get it tattooed on my forehead, so you always remember life is good. What's this guy's name?
Doesn't
Jake.
even matter.
His name's Jake.
Not what I imagined.
Jake versus the hamburger helper hand.
The helping hand is fantastic,
Listen.
but it's the fact that he had to come up against Jake so early on,
And also,
it's a travesty.
Also, a hand has more than 4 fingers.
Not mine.
Right. Well, life is good wins.
I'm actually voting for hamburger helper hand.
Thank you. And then, so
we're
as
gonna take
tiebreaker,
this to Judge Korica.
who are you gonna vote for?
I actually can't decide, so we're going to have to give it to Judge Raph.
It's a tough one. I think we have to bring it to a vote. I'm gonna go with life is good.
All right, life is good.
Life is good.
That's democracy.
Life is good.
That's democracy.
It's
Not like
teamwork.
communist China.
It's
not like,
teamwork.
Yeah. All right, we don't want to get political. All right, this guy is called Mr. Mucus, and it just in brackets it says it's from Mucinex.
Mucinex.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
movie.
It's a medicine for your mucus.
I thought it was like an Osmosis Jones spinoff.
That he looks like he
his
belongs
buddy.
in Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a
he looks
chicken-
like a fun gangster.
A chicken nugget that got away.
It's Mr. Mucus to you.
Or remember Flubber? That movie Flubber?
I've never actually seen it, but I know.
With that actor who passed away, Andrew Williams. So Flubber combined with a chicken McNugget. That's what we would have here.
I don't like looking at him.
I don't mind.
He's Danny DeVito if he was a mucus.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, and he's up against someone who just called Fatso.
So this is
for the
Fatso.
2000 Olympics. Is that an official mascot from the 2000 Olympics? That's weird.
The only thing that would have made this funnier is if it was the mascot for the Special Olympics.
Yeah, that would have been good. And again, Shane Gillis with another great Special Olympics joke above.
The concept is wild. It's a wild, like if your best friend invented the Special Olympics and told you about it first, you'd be like, don't ever tell anybody that. Who the fuck were you going to tell that to? What are you doing?
But what
I don't
country was the
understand.
Special Olympics in 2000? Or a regular Olympics?
I think it was Sydney,
China?
Australia.
It was Australia. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It could also be a Canadian thing, a winter.
It might have been us. It might have been us that made Fatso.
chance. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know who
It's
to pick
uncomfortable
here. This
for
is
sure.
really tough.
This is a tough one. I'm going with the
This
Olympics.
is your dream, walking into a forest. If you could, first thing you saw, you'd be like, let's go camping every weekend.
I want to see how many gold medals Fatso wins. And as a fat man myself, I'm
Right.
got to support the team.
Well, I'm surprised as someone who picks their nose still regularly, you didn't go for Mr. Mucus. But I'm gonna have to go Fatso too. Let's see where Fatso takes us. I'm not convinced he's gonna make the final, but you never know. All right, on to the next round of 16.
I don't understand how this man is related to the Domino's pizza.
Noid. Now we've ordered a lot of Domino's in our time. I've never seen this guy
Noid.
before. Is
And
he a real?
he's known as the Noid, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know what he is, but I know he exists.
He reminds me of a character in what's that like kind of cartoon?
How crazy is that?
What?
What's he doing with Crash Bandicoot?
Oh, that's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only looked at Crash. I got
you got excited. He's a big Crash guy.
But who's the guy? It's like there's like a bunny like a bunny.
Talk about the bugs.
No, it's like a really darker comedy cartoon.
The Tick.
The Tick.
Yeah, he looks.
reminds me of someone who'd
Yeah,
be in the Tick.
He's 100%. He looks like the Tick. Just
I forgot what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Tick isn't even in here.
and honestly, I don't think anyone could stop them. Wait, who's Noid going against?
Noid's up against
We got
Ray
excited. Ray Liotta. Okay.
Who is that?
Ray
again?
Liotta.
The
He's
Papa John's guy?
no.
Looks like him.
It would have been funny if it was Papa John versus Domino's, and that would have been beautiful.
Well, can we change it? Or is this guy funny? Who is he?
I'll show you. You know what? It is funny. He's the guy from Goodfellas.
Oh,
And
right.
for some reason, he's in a Chantix
He
commercial.
had that line in Goodfellas. Where's my fucking money?
Yeah, it's him.
Where's my fucking money? Do another one of his famous lines.
You gonna blow me or what?
No.
That was you.
You're gonna blow me now. You're gonna blow me
was
later. And that was me.
He's Chantix is an anti-smoking medicine, and he's just up on the commercials like, I take Chantix now.
I tried everything to quit smoking. Cocaine, everything. Nothing worked. Then I tried fucking Chantix. What's Chantix?
It's the drug you take to abstain from smoking.
Stop smoking?
Yes, to stop smoking.
Why would you want to do that?
It's a fun video.
So who are we voting for?
but
I gotta
I-
give it to Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta would smash the Noid.
Physically. I mean, what are we even basing this off of? We haven't really established the
I'm basing
rules.
this off Goodfellas.
Yeah, he'd shoot him to death for sure. Like in that scene where he's like, I'm gonna shoot you to death.
I got carried away in my mind. I was thinking of Ray Liotta smoking a pack of cigarettes for the first time. Like the Chantix isn't working, and then he starts coughing up blood. And then the Noid comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "You're smoking fentanyl." I'm gonna give it to the Noid. I feel like he's sneaky.
The Noid's sneaky.
He reminds me of
for
Loki.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm giving it to
Okay,
the
we'll
Noid.
give it to him.
Introducing Domino's new 2-minute guarantee.
You're smoking fentanyl.
You won me over.
Yeah,
Judge
that's fair.
Korica decrees.
That's fair.
Judge Korica decrees. All right, now we're on to the next bracket.
Hamburger help.
The hot hamburger.
The sexy hamburger helper.
So I don't even know why we're showing the first one.
Well,
There's the guy on the right.
Yeah,
The hot
I just wanted you to see the comparison.
You know what's funny?
Because I think you think that's sexy.
No.
You like little boys
Raphy Googled
who look
it,
like
and he's
Ron
like,
Howard.
I can't tell which one's the hot one. And you thought like the small little Smurf hamburger
He looks
helper
like
was
Ron
going to
Howard
be.
when he was a child.
This
Whatever
guy.
the show is called.
This guy's the
Leader
hot
the
one.
Beaver.
Well, anyways, hot hamburger. I didn't even know that was a different genre.
Or Ronnie from Jersey Shore. This is a tough one, actually.
That's really tough because
This
you know
is
I'm a
tough.
huge Ronnie fan.
I love Italians.
Yeah, we love him. Like that scene where he punched Snooki in the face. That's what got us all watching Jersey Shore.
He made that show.
Yeah.
And then he broke it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
He's breaking hearts.
What are another one of his classic lines? Oh.
Snooki got... I don't remember.
No, he's like,
Actually,
I just punched Snooki in the face.
Let's show that clip of us in high school reenacting Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Hello? What? Ronnie's been in a fight on the boardwalk?
And there you go.
There we go.
And then we got the hot hamburger, who I never even knew was a thing up until now. And to me, that's even funnier.
I feel like you can't really just take a mascot already and be like, let's make it sexy.
No, you
That's
can't.
not a...
That's how they invented me. They
not
had
a-
you, and then they're like, "Let's make it sexy." And then I was born. But you know what? You can't beat history, and I'm gonna give it to the Hot Ron. I'm gonna give it to Hot Ron.
I want to give it to Hamburger Helper.
Well, Judge Korica decrees. I'm giving it to Hot Ron.
I feel like you're gonna do a rock paper scissors there.
Okay.
Ronnie did lift a bed over his head.
I've never lost.
Ronnie did lift a bed over his head with a Sammy on it.
Dude, he fought that guy on the boardwalk, and
Yeah.
there's a woman also attacking him. He
Yeah.
got both of them.
And then Sammy turned on him too. And he was like,
Yeah.
I'll fuck you up too.
And then
Ronnie takes it.
Ronnie
takes it.
wins. Yeah, there's nothing funnier
We're
than
easy
an
going.
abusive relationship. When you're young.
When you're younger time. When you're in Thailand.
Yeah.
They're men.
Yeah, and you know they shot Jersey Shore in Thailand. A lot of people don't know.
It's true.
Yeah.
This one I love.
Do you love it? Tell me how much.
So it's the Quizno Rats.
This is why Quizno shut down.
Yeah.
Terrible mascot.
You can't.
Is this real?
This is real. This isn't a meme.
Are you kidding me? And they look like that?
Because they are good to us. they had different slogans. We love the subs.
That's crazy.
It's nuts.
This is a joke, right?
They got a pepper bar.
What does that even mean?
How many peppers are you going to have that you're going to call it a pepper bar?
That's nuts. I have a hard time believing this is real.
So, I'm going to say right now, these are my favorite to win it all.
I was about to
no,
say,
get outta here.
I was literally about
Get
to
outta
say,
here.
These are the favorites to the final, yeah.
The Quizno Rats?
Who are they up against? Wizard of Fries, the Burger King.
So, the Wizard of Fries.
It's a robot.
It's clearly a
wizard.
robot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. When I downloaded the photo, I guess it's clearly a robot.
He's not it's an AI trying to convince people that he's a human, but he's not good enough. So he's like, I am one of you wizards.
It's like
Like,
he
we're
was
not
from the
wizards.
future and he traveled back in time to medieval times, and they're like, if they know I'm a robot, they're gonna freak out. So he's like, I have to pretend I'm a wizard,
yeah.
because they believe in that.
But
shit.
you know what? We're not falling for your tricks.
We're not falling
or your
for it.
perfectly crisp fries.
Hey,
You know what? Let's see.
deep programs.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the hot Wizard of Fries. Maybe that would have convinced us.
I think I know what we're doing for Halloween this year.
The hot Wizard of Fries. Okay, next bracket.
I don't remember this guy from PlayStation at all.
Polygon Man. Mm-hmm. He looks like Jeepers Creepers mixed with a Pokemon, or not Pokemon, Power Rangers villain.
He looks like the Power Rangers villain. Yeah, you didn't nail
Yeah.
it. He looks like the Ooze guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. And then there's Jack in the Box.
Jack in the
Thanks
Box.
for that.
He's clearly
Just the CEO who wanted
Yes.
some screen time, and he's going through a divorce.
thank you. He's the
like,
CEO
I'm
who's
gonna be
being
the mascot.
who's like, I'm not gonna fire you, dude. Tell me what you did to her in HR.
You know what I think? He's in his office and he built this beautiful empire. He
Mm-hmm.
worked hard. He rolled his sleeves up, and then he starts this new company. And then he looks down the hall, and there's a funny guy in the office, and he's getting all the laughs in the lunchroom, and then even his little crush Sandra from HR. He even catches her laughing at this joker, this Jack in the Box, you could call him. And then one day he goes, yeah, I'll show them.
You
I'm
like
gonna be a
clowns?
clown. Yeah, you like clowns? And then he puts this little thing on and he starts dancing and he's trying to win over Sandra from HR. But it's just sad. It's just sad.
And then he fires them all.
Yeah.
But he makes such a nice, juicy hamburger.
And that's why he gets our vote. Are you going for Jack in the Box for the sad story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Jack in
the
the Box.
PlayStation guy is just weird.
Yeah. If Jack in the Box came up against anyone else, it would have maybe been a...
What an easy loss.
Yeah. All right. And now the creepy old man. I thought we were going to show a picture of Ilios there.
We could.
But it's the guy from Six Flags. Or
Again, I just want to fuck this one.
Wheezy the Bull. I think you just want to bang any mascot at this point. I think, is that why we're doing this game?
Halloween's coming up, and anyone people that have mascot uniforms,
This is why you're not allowed in high schools anymore.
we're not allowed because
I'm gonna go
we
creepy old.
graduated.
It's ironic that it's competing against the creepy old man. We gotta go creepy old man.
That is funny, and also, I'm gonna defend my woman. I'm gonna go with the mascot. I'm gonna go with the Weevil, whatever the fuck.
Well, I'm
your
going
name is.
creepy old man, and then it goes to Judge Korica, and of course we know what's gonna happen. He actually can't decide.
Yeah, so I
He
will
actually
take
can't decide.
over.
Let's go to Judge Raphy.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the creepy old man
Oh, wow.
because I understand where he's coming from. Okay, love rides. I love riding. I love getting
Also,
rides.
very democratic process again. We could have easily.
And he's white.
Yeah, I mean that's why I voted for him. Really. Should we do quarterfinals next week's episode? And then we keep going.
Should we just say the Rats won?
The Rats won, guys.
The Rats.
We just want to fuck the Rats.
We knew from the start.
This is a rigged
They
contest.
make good subs. That was their whole thing.
For me, it was the pepper bar.
The pepper bar. We love a good pepper.
I mean, and to have enough to have its own bar, that's crazy.
Too much. That's why they spent so much money on peppers.
King Baby Cake would have been an interesting lineup.
Scary. Honestly, Fatso's
Ronnie would have been a good.
Fatso's just another mascot that I'm.
First place was the Rats. Second place, Ronnie.
Can Jack in the Box come last place of this one? Just because I want him to go home to his wife, and she's like, "You lost again."
And he goes, "I'll show them," and he comes back with like a new outfit.
Yeah.
And then he just becomes the Riddler or something.
It would be funny if he actually became the hot hamburger, the hot
There's a good chance.
hamburger.
Yeah.
And
he
it's like
himself the name.
you were always so beautiful. You're like that. You're always so beautiful. Why did you have that stupid thing on? He's like, I wanted to be funny. And he's just gorgeous.
But he didn't follow his true path, his true north.
And that's what we
He's always
believe
going to be a loser.
in the Sociopals universe. Follow your own path.
Yes, and also remember, small, big, black or white, we've got your back. But only those 4.
As long as you're white. Okay.
Yeah.
It rhymed. I had to go there at the end. It rhymed.
Did it? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and that's why I'll never be a rapper. All right, cut out the last 10 seconds,
Yeah.
and 1, and a 2, and then that's an outro. Flex, smile, not too much, wink on the right, wink on the left, and now twirl, and goodbye.
We can stop.
No.
I ran out of breath. I don't know. I was holding my breath in first for a reason.
All right. I didn't breathe once all episode. Is that weird?